Welcome to the show. One of my very favorite people in the entire world, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, is in the house live at AmFest 2025. Is this your first day here?
Yeah, I got here last night.
Yeah.
So it's my first full day.
How do you feel?
It's got a great energy, and the fact that the assassin thought he was killing the movement.
Yeah.
All you have to do here is be here just a few minutes, and you know that didn't happen.
Yeah, you're totally right. I said it was funny before the break. I said, it's kind of funny because he and I are both from Texas, and we both see each other often in Texas, and now we're flying all the way to Phoenix, Arizona to interview you.
It's fun. I'm glad I'm here.
So no, I'm glad you're here as well. So obviously you are running for U.S. Senate in the state of Texas, and I would just like to say for the record, my words, not yours, John Cornyn is a total embarrassment to the state of Texas, and we really need you. So I want to talk about what's happening in the state of Texas with Jasmine Crockett entering the race as a Democrat candidate. Now, I don't know if you can speak on this, but you had Colin Allred, who all of a sudden, right as Jasmine Crockett was announcing, he was like, actually, I'm going to run for the Texas House. That was totally her pushing him out, right?
Yes, I mean, absolutely. The people behind pulling the strings definitely wanted him out and her in.
Yeah, I was like, okay, those two things have to be tracking. So I want to play Jasmine Crockett, who says that she is going to turn Texas blue. Watch.
Turning Texas blue is what I want to talk to y'all about today. Now, there are those that say, ain't no way, we done tried it 50 kinds of ways. Let me be clear, y'all ain't never tried it the JC way. We used to telling us what I can't do, but they have no idea what Crockett's crew will do. And so I just want to be clear, for all the haters in the back, listen up real loud. We gonna get this thing done.
Okay, like a lot of talk and, energy and hip hop or whatever, but the math really isn't mathing to me, General. And so I want to get your reaction to, I'm sure you saw it, CNN actually, after she announced, CNN was like, so how do you plan to win over the Trump voters? Because, as you know, Trump just won in the greatest margin since 2012, I believe, almost 14 points in the state of Texas. So when you talk about MAGA country, this is very much MAGA country that we're talking about. And here's what Jasmine Crockett, in all of her brilliance, had to say about that.
How will you make voters who previously voted for Trump, particularly given that you have been an outspoken critic and he has inserted himself, just take your campaign video as is. He has inserted himself at every turn when it comes to your commentary. How will you convert those who are supportive of him to voters for you?
Yeah, I don't know that we'll necessarily convert all of Trump's supporters. That's not our goal.
Do you need to?
Our goal is to definitely talk to people. No, we don't. We don't need to.
I'm not a mathematician, okay? That doesn't track for me.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get how she can say she wins a state that Trump won by 14 points and she doesn't have to convert any of them. My only theory there is that she thinks she can get more people out, and maybe she can.
Sure.
But we're talking about a presidential election. I don't think she can do it.
Yeah, I mean, it is very bold of her to say, I don't, because there really is no Trump Crockett voter. Like, that doesn't exist. There's not a person who's like, I swing for Donald Trump and Jasmine Crockett.
The Venn diagram doesn't cross, does it?
Yeah, it's just two separate circles. Yes. There's no overlap there. But another peculiar part of Jasmine Crockett, and I have a theory here, okay? I remember several months ago, God, what is it, maybe 6 months ago, Jasmine Crockett was actually very close with John Cornyn, it seemed. She was very, very friendly with him. She spoke very highly of him. And I want to play Jasmine Crockett seemingly like kind of in love with John Cornyn. And she says he's only MAGA during the primary to get through the primary. But no. He actually is very interested in bipartisanship with people like Jasmine Crockett. Here's that.
And right now, what we have is a senator who actually is a real Republican who's doing everything that he can to make it seem like he's a MAGA Republican so that he can get through his primary. But Senator Cornyn, this is not him. This is somebody that sat on our Supreme Court in the state of Texas. This is somebody who typically works in a very bipartisan way, unlike Senator Cruz. This is somebody who is literally doing everything that he can to hopefully get some of that MAGA base.
Did you pay Jasmine Crockett to endorse John Cornyn?
I guess that wasn't an official endorsement, but pretty much she's telling the truth and he's not. And it's interesting to see her talk like that and basically out John Cornyn on who he really is. And then, of course, you probably have seen the clip where he says, I'm trying to make her my dance partner in the House. And so there seems to be a very friendly relationship. She has a lot of respect for him because he's a lot more like her than he is like us.
Right. I mean, I just thought this is the greatest. If I were Ken Paxton, I'd be rerunning this over and over on loop in my ads. Jasmine Crockett endorses John Cornyn. Jasmine Crockett says, actually, John Cornyn is the moderate one. He's just pretending to be MAGA and America First, because the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, there's only one America First candidate in the primary, and it's you.
That's absolutely right. And his record speaks to that. There's nothing in his record that says he's a MAGA guy. He criticized Trump when he ran for president in 2016, said he was an albatross around our neck, and then this time he said he shouldn't be president. He was not supporting him, and that he insinuated that he was guilty of crimes and we should have somebody else. So the real John Cornyn went away during the primary. He will be back. The fake John Cornyn is going away as soon as the primary is over. And she knows that.
Yeah. I mean, my theory was, gosh, I wonder if she was trying to harm his chances all the way back then, that she was like...
She's not that.
Go ahead.
I don't think she can see that far ahead. I don't think
she's not that forward-thinking.
She was just being honest. I mean, she was being honest about the real John Cornyn, the one that he's lying to the people of Texas and lying to the whole country. He's been lying to us the whole last, 9 months about who he really is. It's kind of embarrassing that our senator won't stand up and talk about his own record. He ends up lying about his record and then attacking me, even though I've actually been a MAGA guy.
Yeah. And I think that, we're here at America Fest, obviously, and it was Charlie who was kind of leading the charge on, with tpusa Action, if you guys are RINOs, if you do not put America first, if you do not push through Trump's nominees, whatever it is, if you are not with the agenda, we will primary you and you will lose, because this is very much a country, a conservative movement that is focused on America first now.
Especially in places like Texas. I mean, we deserve better in Texas. We've had... He's running for his fifth term, which would be 30 years in the Senate. No one in Texas history has ever been there that long. He doesn't deserve it. If he'd actually accomplished something, maybe we'd give him something special, like a fifth term. But he has no accomplishments that are good. They're only bad accomplishments.
I mean, I feel like I just mentioned there's no Trump Crockett voter. So if Jasmine Crockett is going out on CNN and saying, actually, John Cornyn's great, he's not too bad, you guys should really like him, that should give every conservative cause for concern.
And I cannot repeat what she said about me, but it wasn't very nice. Yeah.
Really?
Something about a train wreck with a word before it.
Really?
Yes, she did not say nice things about me. So apparently, she doesn't view me with the same adoration that she does John Cornyn.
Which is a good thing for you.
I'm fine with it. I'm very fine with it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I would put that into an ad and I would play it over and over again, because that's the greatest endorsement
I may play what she said about him and then what she said about me, but I can't repeat what she said about me.
Oh my gosh, it's not safe for children's ears.
No, it's not safe.
That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. The fake ghetto hood rat would say something that was unsuitable for all ages' ears. So how's the campaign going?
It's going really well. We're still ahead. He spends about $3 million a week since the middle of July. Remember, if you're an incumbent, you have unlimited money. There are no limits. If you're a challenger, you're limited to $7,000 a person, which is really difficult to raise enough money to run in Texas. But that's the way they designed it. McCain-Feingold was designed to protect even terrible senators that are representing a state like Texas, designed to make sure they never lost. But this one is going to be different. John Cornyn, with all that money, with all those lies, is still behind and may finish third.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing. Do you see a point in which he drops out? Because I keep seeing, and I'm like, I don't think he does. I think he's too arrogant. He spent too much time in the swamp to actually see the writing on the wall.
A couple of problems. One, he can't get off the ballot at this point because the primary is March 3rd. Early voting is February 17th. Second, he's already spent all this money that should have gone for Republicans to beat Democrats. So he's wasting money that could be spent across the country to elect more Republicans in a selfish way, because He knew he was far behind. He said, I deserve this. I'm going to take everybody's money. I'm going to tell the donors we're raising this money to beat Democrats. That's what they do. And then they're going to use it against me.
Yeah.
Not very honest, very dishonest, and very bad for the country. John Cornyn fits right into his whole MO since he's been in office.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So tell everyone where they can go to donate to your campaign.
KenPaxton.com. It's really important that we have a lot of help just because of the way the rules are favoring incumbents by so much.
It really is. It's nasty. I know I told you last time I was with you, I want to, when you have some time to breathe after the primary, I want to sit down and I want to do an entire podcast on all of what you're talking about, the inner workings of the contributions and the
I would
incumbents.
love to, because no one really knows it. The incumbents never talk about it. But
blew my mind.
It is unbelievable how rigged it is.
Yeah, it really is. So make sure that you go donate to Ken Paxton's campaign. We really, really need him in the Senate. I know we really need you as Attorney General, but we've got a good guy who is, I think, going to take the reins there.
Aaron Wrights.
Yes, and we need you in the Senate. Thank you so much, Texas Attorney General.
Great to be with you here.
Soon to be U.S. Senator Ken Paxton.
Thank you. Great to be here with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.